Yo, what's up guys? It's Guilty. I got another quick champions guide for you today. I did one of these with Overwatch, talking about certain settings and different things to like optimize your game, and explain a little bit of the settings. And even though some stuff may be personal preference, there is some stuff you guys may or may not know about certain settings. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into those. I'm also gonna show you guys how to optimize your game with NVIDIA control panels. So if you have an AMD card, I'm not sure exactly how you would do this with an AMD card, but it will help your game run a little bit smoother. For me, I didn't notice too much of a difference, but I do know a lot of people did notice a lot of differences. So first off, gameplay settings. Enable speedometer is just going to show you your movement speed, and direction hints are going to show your movement keys on screen. I like the speedometer. Sometimes I turn it off, it's whatever, but I don't like the direction hints because they do show directional arrows around your crosshair, which can kind of be annoying when you're trying to aim. But that's all personal preference. Some people don't mind it. I just don't like it. I'm going on the next thing, mouse sensitivity. This is all personal preference. Mouse yaw and mouse pitch are default in my settings. This just controls your up and down and side to side sensitivities, controls, key bindings, all that. The only things I really have changed is I have space to crouch, and I have right click to, right click to shoot. And then I have control to zoom and have C to usability instead of the F key. And then I have F for nail gun, and then QER is what I use to switch between weapons. But like I said, it's all personal preference. So, just because I'm using something doesn't mean that what you're using is incorrect or anything like that. Next thing, video settings. So I'm playing at 920 by 1080, all low. And the reason for that is I just want the most FPS that I can get out of the game. Resolution scale, basically, if you're familiar with Overwatch or a lot of other games have been doing this recently, it just lowers your resolution scale. I play at 100%. I really don't like how it looks any lower than that. It gets really grainy, so I don't mess with it too much. 120 FOV, I will say that currently your zoom sensitivity gets affected by your FOV when you change it. 130 is 1-to-1. And if you move it at all, it'll affect your sensitivity when you're zoomed in, so it can kind of throw some people off with railing. I play at 120. There are people that play at 105, and there are people that play at 137 and 140 or whatever. But it is all personal preference. But something to keep in mind is if you are playing at 130 and you're used to zooming in with the railgun, it might be worth staying at it if you aren't having any issues, because when you zoom in at a lower FOV, your sensitivity is increased. Now, something I will mention, but I don't do personally, is if you change your lighting quality and your texture quality to medium, or is it effects quality? If you change, there's a couple settings right here. If you change to medium, some people say it increases their performance on their game. Me personally, I don't notice a difference, so I don't use it, but it is something to keep in mind. The next thing here, this is regarding the NVIDIA control panel stuff. So if you have an AMD card, I'm not really sure what you would do here. But there should be some guides online you can check out as well, maybe for the AMD stuff. But since I have an NVIDIA card, I'm going to be showing the NVIDIA guide. So what you're going to do is you're going to click Manage 3D Settings here. You're going to go to Program Settings, and once Program Settings loads up, you're going to select Quake Champions. If it's not there, you'll be able to find it in the drop-down list of the recent used programs, and then you're going to start changing some settings. So the first couple you're going to change are filtering to off, FXAA to off, mode to off, and pre-render frames to 1. Once you do that, you're going to scroll down here. You're going to change power management mode to optimal power, sampling optimization to on, negative LOD bias to allow, quality to high performance, and trilinear optimization to on. And once you do that, you'll click apply down here. You won't see it on my screen because I already had these settings. But you'll start up Quake Champions, and you should notice somewhat of a difference. I personally didn't notice too much of a difference, but on lower-end computers, I think it would help a lot. Obviously, another thing you can do is change your resolution scale, which should help as well. And there are some other guides online as well, which I'll link in the description. I'm going to be linking a guide specifically for this one, just because I know it kind of can be tedious to follow along in a video. And I'll try to find something AMD related to show you guys. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.